This year has been particularly difficult among everything because on top of feeling stressed about money and financial situations, there's the stress of the world that's going on.
Graham Isidore juggles many gigs in addition to his full-time job as a writer. His freelancing to make extra cash to pay the bills makes tax time confusing, and this year is no exception. He's worked remotely for the first time and is unsure if he qualifies for the new $400 work-from-home tax credit.
It makes things a little bit more complicated. So I've Googled kind of incessantly whether or not this applies to me or whether or not I'm trying to write off other things.
As with millions of Canadians, Isidore's shift to working remotely happened during the pandemic. According to Statistics Canada, about 1/3 of Canadian employees worked from home at the beginning of this year.
So as long as you were working from home for 50% of the time since last March, $2 a day up to 200 days, so you can get $400 in total, you can deduct that amount.
Also new this year, people who've received government benefits such as CERB and the Canada Recovery Benefit who may find themselves owing money, perhaps for the first time, and they may not have budgeted for it.
If you don't file, you could see a delay, not just in your Canada Child Benefit, but also any income supports that you may apply for. That could be the Canada Recovery Benefit or any kind of government benefits that you do get. They could be delayed if you don't file on time on April 30th.
Tax time is also stressful for the accountants, especially at smaller firms, dealing with a deluge of new forms, new rules, and frustrated filers. An online petition asking the Canada Revenue Agency to extend the tax filing deadline from April 30th to June 15th has more than 75,000 signatures.
But the federal government says that's not happening this year, and personal finance experts say if you owe the government money, don't delay. The penalties and interest will only compound your problems. And if it's really stressing you out, get some help if you can afford it.
Anne Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.